have questions about executive pay, government funding, and DEI. That's exactly why this new report is drawing so much attention in Washington. A new review claims the head of the Smithsonian Institution received more than 4.4 million US dollar in salary and benefits over the last 5 years, just as the museum system faces growing political scrutiny over its diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. According to a Fox News digital review of the Smithsonian's tax filings, Smithsonian Secretary Lonnie Bunch III received approximately 4.4 million US dollar in total compensation between 2020 and 2024. That included nearly 99 million US dollar in salary and benefits during 2024 alone. The report notes that while executive compensation is funded through the Smithsonian's private trust revenues, rather than direct congressional salary appropriations, the institution still receives roughly two-thirds of its overall funding from federal sources. The renewed attention comes as the Smithsonian remains at the center of a broader political debate over how American history should be presented in federally supported institutions. Bunch has long argued that diversity and inclusion should play a central role in museum leadership. In previous interviews, he said he wanted diversity and inclusion to become so deeply embedded in the Smithsonian that it would no longer be viewed as a separate initiative. He also co-authored guidance encouraging museums to make diversity, equity, accessibility, and inclusion part of everyday operations. That philosophy has become a major target for critics. The Trump administration recently released a report accusing parts of the Smithsonian of moving away from traditional historical scholarship and toward political activism. Conservative lawmakers have also questioned exhibits and internal policies, arguing that federally supported museums should remain politically neutral. Bunch, however, has defended the Smithsonian's mission. In an internal message previously reported by ABC News, he said the White House report did not fairly represent the institution's work and emphasized that the Smithsonian remained committed to scholarship, accuracy, and telling the full story of American history. The Smithsonian has also stated that it is a nonpartisan institution and that its hiring decisions are based on qualifications rather than politics. The debate is now extending beyond museum exhibits. Questions about executive compensation, taxpayer funding, and the role of DEI programs are becoming part of a larger national conversation over how federal institutions should operate and whether reforms are needed. For supporters of the current leadership, the compensation reflects the responsibility of managing one of the world's largest museum systems. For critics, the new figures are likely to intensify calls for greater oversight and changes to the institution's direction. Congress and the Trump administration are expected to continue examining the Smithsonian in the months ahead, making this an issue that could remain in the national spotlight. This story is still developing and will continue following the latest updates. What do you think about this issue? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to Morning America for more news and analysis.